Hello beautiful people, it's your girl the Alien Cat, and I have a few updates for you guys. The first and most important one is that ARK Survival Evolved is having a Fear Evolved event. I am super excited for this event. I have been planning it for weeks and weeks. So the event itself is going to be from October 22nd, which is this Thursday, all the way until November 5th. So for this event, I will also be trying to post every Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, excluding, of course, the first week, which is going to start on the Thursday. So on the first week, you'll only have 2 episodes. Sorry. If you're also new here, I'm going to give you a quick rundown about what is going to be happening throughout the event itself. So we have a 2 times a breeding boost, and we also have a 2 times XP boost, which means we're going to be doing a lot of breeding, and we're going to be doing a lot of XP gathering, because we need our XP. And other things that will be happening throughout this event is that dinosaurs and a few other animals will be in skeletal form, which means that when you kill them, they will drop bones, which will allow you to build skeletal costumes for your tames, which I'm looking forward to. We will also be able to build chibis, which I'm also glad about. I finally want chibis. There will be other things throughout this event itself, but I won't go into too much detail because spoilers. We'll just have to wait until we actually start this event. So that was the first part of this video. The other part that I wanted to talk to you guys about was the progress that I made on the base. So if you're new or not, I will be giving you guys a tour of my base, just so that we all know what we are working with. And if you have seen my progress up until now, not too much has changed when it comes to the base itself, but there are new additions. So yeah, without further ado, let's head on to the grand tour. We're at the base right now, and I changed my look a bit. I changed my hairstyle. I got me some fancy eyelashes. I colored it red for the Fear Evolved event. I actually wanted to make my hair and also the outfit orange, you know, to go like black and orange for Halloween, but it didn't look good, so I figured, you know what, black and red is also good. It gives me a bit of a Deadpool vibes, especially because of this suit. I even gave my vulture a bit of a paint job, even though I didn't really do a good job because I messed up a bit on the back, but that's okay. So onward to the house tour. We are going to start with the main crafting area. This is the industrial forge, which allows me to make metal ingots and charcoal and gasoline and all kinds of other things. Here we have the electric jet generator, which powers everything here. It runs off of gasoline. We have the fabricator, which allows me to make all kinds of weapons and suits, structures, navigation, all kinds of cool stuff, components as well. Here we have a little crafting station, which also allows me to build all kinds of stuff specifically for S+. Oh, everything in here is S+. We have an industrial cooker, which allows me to make things like medical brews and all kinds of foods and kibble and yeah. We have the industrial grill, which allows me to just cook up meat. That's pretty much all it can do, which is still awesome. We have a refrigerator, which allows me to store many things. As you may or may not have noticed, we have wyvern milk and wyvern eggs. I went wyvern egg hunting because I really wanted to have a wyvern egg before I started the Fear Evolved event, and I really wanted to make an episode about it, but I did not have time, which is a shame, but not to worry. We will be going on wyvern egg hunting expeditions throughout the Fear Evolved event because it's a must. Come on. I just want to say that the journey was amazing. I'll go into a little bit more detail when I introduce you guys to the Argent Tavises. We actually gathered a total of 10 eggs in one going. It was amazing. There were many level 2 wyvern eggs, which I actually turned into kibble. The reason why I'm keeping these guys for now is because I may want to hatch them now, I may not to, I don't know. But I will be going back anyway to the wyvern trenches to get more. If I find higher level ones, then I will just turn the lower level ones into kibble as is, so it's not an issue. And we also defeated an alpha wyvern, which is how we were able to get 50 milk. Now we have 48 because I fed it to the baby wyvern. So that was this side. Oh wait, I forgot. Here we also have a little area that these 2 preserving bins, they make, I think it's the prime meat jerky. Yeah, they make prime meat jerky, and these two make the regular beef jerky. The reason why I'm making prime meat jerky and meat jerky in general is because they are used for making chibis, which I really, really want, and they are also used for making kibble. So, yeah. This is a little crafting area for preserving salts and for cementing paste, narcotics, stimulants, spark powder. I'll even show you guys here everything. This can make all this stuff here. Bug repellent, and all that stuff. I keep pooping. All right, so that was, oh look, I have a new map. So that was this side. This side is the hatchery with the 12 air conditionings. You actually need 12 in order to hatch a wyvern egg. You may be able to hatch one with 11, maybe 10. I don't think so. I went for 12 to just be safe. They are also run by the generator here that we have. I have a little storage box for food for when they first hatch. Except for the wyvern milk, I keep that in there on purpose. And here we have a smaller tames that I can carry on my shoulder. Oh, eggs. Okay. And over on this side, we have a smaller crafting area for saddles, other types of armor, weapons as well, all that stuff, parachutes, which I will need as well. So why don't I put some on me now so that when we go traveling, I won't forget them. That was the first floor. Let's go up to the second floor, aka the flyer deck. Yep. Okay, so on this floor, on the inside, there isn't anything here yet. What I may decide to do at some point, I may actually elevate the walls to, instead of 2 walls high, maybe 3 or even 4, because this is actually a very good area to keep flyers, like in general. Maybe even more griffins or something. I'm not sure yet, but you know, more room to put tames, because I don't think I'm going to put anything else in here when it comes to like crafting. Maybe an industrial grinder. I don't think so, but anyway. Here is the flyer deck. If you have been following up until now with my ARK survival, with my Ragnarok series, you know that I've been saying that I've been wanting to expand the flyer deck out a bit so that there's more room, and I did that finally. I even have room for ladders on both sides, which you will see soon. So on this side we have the pteranodons. All of these guys have a color mutation, which I just think is awesome. Here are the other pteranodons that don't have a color mutation. Here we have the Argentavises. We have got a whole bunch of them. And I will also be breeding them more throughout the event. And this is New Phoenix. New Phoenix, he was the one I traveled with when we hunted for wyvern eggs. I even painted his saddle to match my suit. He was just amazing. He was so awesome. He was so strong, and I mean, he was just give me the egg. It was so much fun to go with him. I mean, look at his stats: 10,000 health. He has a great amount of stamina. His damage is awesome. His weight is also pretty good. I mean, he was able to carry 10 freaking wyvern eggs, which is amazing. So yeah, it was so much fun to travel with, and we will be using him as well when we go back into the wyvern trenches. I was debating if I should actually use the fire wyvern, but I think I will just use New Phoenix. Okay, now we're going to go up to the upper flyer deck. We got a beautiful griffin and the fire wyvern. Here he is. Isn't he just amazing? He's just the cutest thing ever. I love him so much. He was a level 31 when he first hatched. Alright, now we're going to go down here to the ground floor. Here we have the greenhouse. There's a compost bin right here. We have a beehive. I don't have a queen bee yet, but that's okay. I figured I'd keep it here just in case. The ceiling and the walls are finally complete. We have 3 of each type of prop. Okay, here we have our Megatherium, which we will also be breeding throughout the Fear Evolved event, because I will need as many as I can. Well, not as many as I can, but I will need a lot for when we go and try to defeat the Brood Mother, which is the first boss on the ARK. We have time until that, but I want to get the ball rolling. Here we have the Morelatops, we have our Thorny Dragons, and if you also saw my last video, you would have noticed that I actually forgot a few tames on the Desert Outpost, which is the yellow one there. So I forgot a few tames in our Desert Outpost, and I had to go back and get them, so here they are. We have a Scorpion, and here we have a pen for the smaller tames. We have a couple of Kentrosauruses. We have a Pooty, we have the Terror Bird, we have the Procoptodons, aka the kangaroos. We got some horses here, which I think is awesome. And over here we have all of the workers lined up, except for the Daeodon. He's not exactly a worker. I don't really know why I put him here. He was previously in here, but whatever. I will be using him anyway for the Brood Mother boss. So here we have the rest of the workers all lined up. The Dodix, the Ankylosauruses. We got our Parasaurolophuses. We got Pachyrhinoceroses. I actually bred these two, and now we have a baby. Well, he was a baby. Ooh, eggs. We got another Stegosaurus, a female, finally. We have a couple of Therizzinosauruses, a male and a female, which I will also be breeding. They are very good against the dragon boss. I'm not sure if the dragon boss is on Ragnarok or not, but just in case, I love them anyway. Here we have our little raptor pen. I will also be breeding these guys throughout the event. I want an army of raptors. I don't think I'll ever use them, but I want to be able to say that I have a raptor army. Because I mean, it's so cool. Oh, and here's also more proof that we took down an Alpha Wyvern. Here's his head. I'm going to show you the other pen that I have. Here's the pen for the Carnotaurus. Originally, there was also a Baryonyx here, but I put him outside, and I will show you why. Here we also have a hatchery, which I will also be using throughout the ARK Fear Evolved event. What it does is that it gathers the fertilized eggs of the tames that are in this range. Anything that is in this range, any fertilized eggs within this range will be collected by the hatchery, which I think is great, which will also be very useful when we go traveling, which we will be doing. Right, so that was the inside part of the base. Now let's head outside. So here is the Baryonyx. The reason I put him out here is because I wanted him to level up with everybody else. I wanted to get the XP bonus. And we have a male and a female Allosaurus. We have 2 female T-Rexes. We have a Uniramus. We have 3 Diplodocus. And on the other side, we got a bunch of Brontosauruses. I tamed I tamed 3 of them, and then I bred 2 of them. And at the very edge, we have a Giganotosaurus. This was the female, the level 1 female that was near the previous base. I wanted to tame her so badly. This taming process was so long. It took me, I think, about 40 minutes just to be able to trap her. And just look at the size difference. Look at the sheer size of this beast. Look at her. I'm so tiny next to her. Just look at this. So yeah, that is the ground view of this base and the outer part of it. Now I want to give you a bird's eye view. And yes, we are going to take the fire wyvern. Oh, and I didn't mention this before, but I also got some war drums for Halloween, because why not? Ooh, let's see. Stamina's. Stamina's always good. Happy boy. Woo. Going up. Whoa. Yes, here is the base. Here's the outside. I'm so proud of my progress. I love my base. I think it's, I love it so much. It's simple enough, but it's also nice enough, and I love it so much. So yeah, that is going to be a wrap for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more ARK Survival Evolved. If you want to see even more gaming with my friend Gladius Fred and I, go check out our channel. We're called Glitchy Got the Gamers, or GGG for short. And if you have any questions about anything, feel free to ask. Until Thursday!